Shut up and sit down.
Hey everybody, week 3, chapter 3. This week's chapter is called Suffering is Optional. Yes, it is. Suffering is optional. And I really love this week when I'm doing the program with people, because this is a really beautiful follow-on from, well, You're Not Your Mind. We're working out that we have a fear-based mind, and then we can then start to see other things like gratitude and appreciation, to then moving to a space of equanimity where we then start to be grateful for stress, be grateful for discomfort as it arises within us, because we start to see things from the perspective that everything that's placed upon our path has value. And then we move into the third week, the third chapter, which is talking around a Buddhist concept that pain is inevitable, suffering is optional. And pain will naturally occur. I've got grandma or mum coming out of the house. Pain will naturally occur within our lives because things don't always go to plan. And when things don't always go to plan, like that, okay, all right. My mum just wanders in and out, as she does, unplanned. So when things don't go to plan, sometimes we can then create our own suffering. There was a Zen monk called Shinzen Young, and he came up with a formula, and the formula was suffering equals pain times resistance. When you start to realize that you have many pain points throughout your day, when things don't go to plan, this is the reality that I think shouldn't happen. It should have happened this way rather than this. Then that's an actual pain point. Now, when I resist the actual reality, I am basically saying no to life. And as I resist life, I then attach to a reality that's really a construct of the mind. And this is this model and concept that we discuss in chapter 3. So there was something unexpected. I didn't put the phone on airplane mode and I just got a call. I could look at that as a pain point and say, oh, now I've got to do this whole video again. Or I could go, okay, well, the actual realities that came through, I've got an editing program and that's what I'll do. Good way to talk about it. So there you go. So the process is that we create our own suffering when we resist life. When we resist life, we attach to a reality that is only a construct of the mind, and basically it then becomes a virtual reality. So that reality doesn't exist in actual reality, it continues to sit within the mind. And we can get caught up in the virtual reality for moments, for hours, for days, and even years. And working in the mental health arena, people will hold on to past and will continue to say, well, that shouldn't have happened. And when they continue to attach to that, they don't allow themselves to move on. And even when we start to look at the stages of Grief and Loss by Kubler-Ross, it's about moving through those stages and coming to a space of acceptance. And when you come to a space of acceptance of where I'm at the moment, that's when I can then move on. So check out the link at the bottom of this. It'll take you to the landing page where the book is, but there'll be another video that explains this concept and this process. So if you continue to go to that site, you'll then start to see the unfolding of the chapters and where we're actually going in relation to this book. Even if you just wanted to watch the videos, you would still get something out of it. But the book explains it further and then gives you the exercises to do. And like I was saying at the beginning of this book is a book that you can read from 1 to 12 chapters and get through it and get something out of it. But the best way to experience it is to sit with each chapter, do the experiences and the lessons, upon that for that week, and then read the next chapter for the next week. What do you got there?
Give me this one.
Okay.
Read for you.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
All right.
I just put it right
All right then.
here. Okay.
Okay. All right, I better go. See you next week. Bye-bye.